Hello and welcome to this episode of All Things Vuma. This is where we uncover and rediscover the extraordinary in what we perceive as ordinary. Through our stories, we simply bring life to the captivating stories that connect us all. In this episode, we meet the wonderful human and author of the successful book series for teenagers, Elle. We go on a spiritual journey in the Outeniqua Mountains with the king of our African jungles and experience the fierce grit of rescued lions. We end the show with a very laid-back chat with one of South Africa's favorite musicians and how he is carving a path open for himself as a singer-songwriter in Nashville in the USA. Please visit our website to learn more about our sponsors, vumatv.co.za, and thank you so much for watching.
Ek is Christien Neser en ons sit hier op die stoep van Dolly's Kraal. Ek is 'n skrywer, eintlik 'n spraakterapeut van opleiding, maar hier by Heroldsbay het ek my eerste jeugroman geskryf en is nou 24 jeugromans later. Lyk my ek het maar nog steeds 17 aan die binnekant gebly. My gewildste reeks is die Elle reeks en dit gaan oor 'n tienermeisie. Baie gebaseer op 'n meisie wat ons groot gemaak het. Ons het ons huishulpse seun en dogter groot gemaak deur Afrikaanse skole gesit. En is hulle ervarings in die koshuis wat my ook gemotiveer het om hierdie boeke te skryf. So dis die Elle reeks. Elle is so 15 as die reeks begin en 12 boeke later is sy 18 en klaar met matriek. En in hierdie reeks volg ons haar en haar kamermaat, 'n Zulu meisie met die naam van Refilwe, en al hulle kattekwaad en wat hulle ook al aanvang, seuns uitkyk ensovoorts. So dis so 'n bietjie van 'n moderne saadjie. During COVID, I had to sit at home and I decided to corral all my speech therapy, OT therapy, physio friends, and we started writing a book for parents and for teachers. And that was non-fiction called The English is Help, My Child is Atypical, Afrikaans, Help, My Kind is Anders. And it's all about that different child. That child does not fit the normal parameter. It could be the child that doesn't hear properly, child with a hearing problem, child with a stutter, child with a language problem, child that doesn't want to read, can't read, child that's not school ready, child with autism, ADHD, the whole spectrum. There were 15 different chapters about these kids and what help there is in South Africa. So this is my first non-fiction book, and I feel it's the type of thing that every teacher should have on her desk. It's a toolbox. If there's something wrong with a child, let me see if I can find him in this book. And the moment somebody gets interested in a child, that child has a chance, because then somebody is dealing with it. Maar ja, dit gaan alles oor every child deserves a champion, somebody that will fight in his corner, and every child deserves a team that will back her, despite anything.
Yeah, welcome to Ubuntu Wildlife Sanctuary. My name is Lukas, Swart. I'm a director in the NPC, which is Ubuntu Wildlife Sanctuary. And yeah, you know what drives me? Obviously, you know, I've got a massive passion for animals, for nature, for conservation, and yeah, you know, I just think, especially you know, with animals that has been treated badly, with animals, people also in a lot of instances. And yeah, for us it's just, you know, you cannot always change what has been done to nature and to animals specifically, but we can do something better for them. You know, and that goes to all aspects of our life. You know, the fauna, the flora, everything. You know, we do a lot to take out invader species with the animals. We do a lot of animal rescues. We've also now started with we're in the process to put up a bird of prey rehab center, working with the Garden of Eden Birds of Prey Rehab in George. So yeah, you know, for us it's just, you know, taking the animals that need special care, that has been treated badly, and try and give them a better life and do something. And you know, and a big part of it also is education. You know, we can keep on saving lions until there's no more lions to save if we don't educate people. And that's adults, that's young people, you know, people with a passion, And I must say, we are very surprised with the young people. They are very interested. I must confess, I think the generation is better than my generation in conservation, because the awareness is there. The guys have got access to information, so we have a lot of interest. We have a lot of young people that joined us, a lot of young people that's interested in what we do. And yeah, for us it's about training, about education, about teaching the people why do we do it. A lot of people would always say to us, but why don't you release them? Everybody wants to see them walk away in the sunset, but it's not always that easy. There's a lot of animals that you cannot release, but there is an ethical way to keep them and to look after them. And that's also one of the big things that we want to teach people, is that yes, there might also always be animals in captivity, but there's a proper way to look after them and not to exploit them. Yes, all the lions that we have, are rescued animals. They're animals that come from places of distress across the world. We have 2 tigers from Argentina, we have lions from the Ukraine, we have lions from Argentina. And basically what we would do is we would work with overseas organizations. They would identify animals in distress. Maybe, for instance, there's a circus or there's a zoo that's closing down, like was the case in Argentina. And in collaboration with them, we would start working on a rescue, and whereby they do the footwork in the country of origin. We get all the permits right. We start building the camps aside. And a rescue like that it can take quite a while. It doesn't happen in a month or 2. In South Africa, we can do it very quickly with the people that we work with. But overseas rescues, that takes a while, and there's a lot of red tape paper. And so we rescue the animals from zoos, circuses, where they've been treated very badly. A lot of the lions from Ukraine, they were taken from people that kept them as pets, and they are nice and lovely when they're 4 weeks and 6 weeks old. But as they get bigger, up to 6 months, you cannot keep house with a lion. It will destroy, and it's just in its nature. That's what they do. They play with things. They want to scratch it. They want to jump on it, and then it doesn't become comfortable to have them around anymore. So people they just reject them. They either put them in a small cage or they kill them. So that's why we try and identify and work with. We have at the moment, like I said, we're an NPC. So we're a non-profit company. So we depend of most of our funding from donations, and then also we have a very good and popular volunteer program. We have a saying here, conservation without money is just conversation. So we do need funding. And what we do with our volunteers, we have a lot of overseas volunteers. The overseas volunteers, they normally spend a week with us. We work out a volunteer program where they do a lot of work here on the farm with the animals. But then we also go out to other sanctuaries around us. We go to the butterfly sanctuary, we go to the penguin sanctuary. So we try and engage the people in what we do here. And I tell you, it's a life-changing experience. We had people that came back 3 or 4 times. We have a very detailed website, where you can also get information on all the animals. It's www.ubuntuwild.co.za. People can go on the website, they can contact us through there. Our phone numbers are on there. All the programs that we run, people can find information there. And by all means, contact us and talk to us about it.
So I'm Roan. I'm a Nashville, Tennessee based singer-songwriter from South Africa, from Pretoria, South Africa. And I've been living in the States for about a year, a little over a year. And Nashville is a little city, well, big city, a lot of people, a lot of rowdiness. En hier kan jy net op jou fiets klim en in die berg gaan inry. Or I know there's just such a beautiful, nostalgic place for me to be. I just absolutely love the garden. Ek dink my hart en siel is en lê 100% hier so in die tuinroete, maar jy weet die geleenthede is nou daar vir wat ek probeer doen. En ja man, ek is net nogals, ek is excited oor die toekoms, maar ek is ook elke keer excited om terug te kom hiernatoe. Het is 'n hele ander approach daar in die States as ek kom by liedjies skryf. Hierso is dit hoofsaaklik, jy skryf dalk op jou eie of jy het een co-writer en daar stap jy in 'n kamer in, jy klok in en dan is daar 3 writers, jy en 2 ander ouens en jy begin 'n chat soos ek en jy nou doen. En dan gesels jy maar net oor jou lewe en wat jy voel en ja, so begin jy nou maar net die proses. So jam 'n bietjie op die gitaar en dan ja, en dan skryf jy maar skryf oor die eerste ding wat in jou gedagtes inpop. Ja.
Wat vind jy skryf ons 'n deel van 'n sang?
Ja, man, ek dink dis hierdie is 'n sang wat ek dink nogal mooi van pas is. Ek het dit geskryf toe ek en Zon, kan ek maar opstaan en hom kry. Ja, toe ek en Zon getrek het, ons bly in 'n 1 slaapkamer woonstelletjie wat jy vir 'n 5 slaapkamer huis sal betaal hier. En ons is op die derde vloer en hierdie sang se naam is Holy Ground en die grond heilig is. Dit gaan nie noodwendig oor waar jy altyd is nie, maar saam wie jy iets doen. Ja, so hierdie sang se naam is Holy Ground. Kom ek gaan vir julle net 'n vers en chorus, Joel. Kom ons kyk gou. If it's under your feet, it's holy ground. And every word that you speak saves me somehow. Let the sky open up and the rain come down. If it's under your feet, it's holy, holy ground. Well, it could be concrete, city streets, miles from the mountains. It could be a 1-bedroom without a view, strangers all around it. And through my highest and my lowest lows, you're the road that leads me home. I'll follow anywhere you go. The only thing I know is if it's under your feet, it's holy ground. And every word that you speak saves me somehow. Let the sky open up and the rain come down. If it's under your feet, it's holy, holy ground. Say, woohoo!
Thank you so much for watching this episode of All Things Vuma. You're welcome to like and subscribe the channel, and you can also send us an email, info@vumatv.co.za. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week. Live simply, travel light, and always see the wonder.